I'm in Dothan, Alabama, and we're headed to Second Charles. See if we can find any good comic books. So stay tuned and let's see what we can find. What's up, comic book junkies? Back to do another haul. This is a Second and Charles out of Dothan, Alabama. Today I was a little early on my schedule and I had an empty trailer, so I felt comfortable parking in the Lowe's parking lot and thought I'd head over to Second and Charles. And you know, sometimes it's hit and miss. This time it was a big hit. So what did I get? I rarely show hauls where I haven't rebagged and boarded, but I wanted to get this done and out because there is a hot book in here. So we see here we got Flash 309. And this just retells the origin. I already have this, but this is just a cool Carmen Infantino cover. And this is one that I bought when I was a teen off the newsstands. So kind of nostalgic. That's the only reason I picked it up. It's from 1984. And just cool. So we're going to move on. Pick this up. There was another movie adaptation, but this one was in really nice shape. This is part 1 of 4. Demolition Man, Sylvester Stallone, and well, I'm gonna have a brain fart now because I forget his name. You guys will know. You'll tell me down in the comments below. He played Blade. That's the only reason I picked it up. I thought it was cool, nostalgic. November 93, no big deal. So I spent a total of $65. Most of these books were less than, they were like $195. So Demolition Man and Wesley Snipes. Now I remember watching this movie. I liked it. It was pretty cheesy. It was definitely 80s. So they had a bunch of these. I think they had every one of them. So I got all the ones that I didn't have. This is a burn cover. So the next ones are going to be Stan Lee. Just imagine Stan Lee's, and then he takes creating over writing of DC characters in the way that he would do them with pretty well-known artists. So this one is with John Byrne. Just imagine Stan Lee's Robin. These were all $3. And they're pretty thick. I did pick up the hardcover that has the whole collection from Ollie's a couple years ago. But these are cool. I read the Batman one. The Batman one is the first black Batman. So here's the Catwoman. I believe this is an Adam Hughes cover. No, maybe not. I don't know. But that's the Catwoman right there. No, it's Chris Bachalo. So pick that one up. And these are fun. You know Stan Lee. He's a good writer. He knows how to write comic book characters. I didn't even know they had this. There's a couple in here I didn't even know existed, like this one right here. Just imagine Stan Lee's Crisis. That is going to be cool. I had no idea this one existed at all. I should have looked. I forget what year these are from. I didn't have time. I didn't do my research. I did write some notes, but usually I'll do research and put it on the back of books. And I just wanted to get this one out tonight, even though I have several, like 6 or 7 hauls that should be ahead of this one. So check that out. Just imagine Stan Lee's Justice League. Cool stuff. I'm excited I read a couple of these already and they were really good. So I'm happy to finally find all of them. Then you got Jim Lee and Wonder Woman. Oh, that's beautiful. Just imagine Stan Lee's Wonder Woman. Sweet. You got Tom Palmer on there, Gene Colan, all kinds of. He really recruited a lot of the big names to do these books. See, this is one I didn't know existed either. Just imagine Stanley's Secret Files and Origins. That is cool. That one was $225. Okay, so the hot series right now, if you watch Comic Tom, this is where I got the information from. And then I watched Bronze and Modern Gods, the Golden Age episode, and they talked about this series on there. So this is Zero, and this is the last issue. This issue right here had a print run of 1,580. So that's really, really low. And they were talking about how this issue here is really extremely hard to find. This came out in 90. Hold on a minute. I got my notes right here. And did I write it on here? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Oh, shoot. 95? This is April 96. So it looks like he's killed off right there. Then I picked up number 11. So Zero, who is he? He's a black technologically enhanced agent. And he plays basketball by day, and he fights crime, espionage-focused crime by night. And he, when he becomes the superhero, he dresses up as a white guy. So he's a black guy. He plays basketball during the day. At night, he fights crime as a white guy. Pretty cool. February 96, number 10. And number 9. And I heard good stuff about this, so I wanted to read it. It's written by Christopher Priest, who's a really good writer. So this has been optioned as of this month. It was optioned by 50 Cent Studios, a.k.a. Chris Jackson's production and company, G Unit, and they're developing a live action film. So sales on the first issue went up 1,150% versus last month. That's number 8. You can see he's a black guy. He's dressed up like a white guy. I don't think that's ever been done. That's pretty unique. Here's number 7. What is Zero? I really like the name, too. I think it's a cool name. Especially with the X. Anything with an X, people like. People think is cool. I remember reading about how they did research before they named the Xbox, and that in Japan, if they put an X in front of stuff, it sold really well. Number 6, October 97. One thing I don't like about Second and Charles, they put this sticker over the area where they have the barcode, and when you're looking for DC variant, universe variants, you can't find them because you have to pull the books out. Number 4. Number 3. I just picked this book up here. I shot the video, but I haven't put it out yet. And I'm purchasing another one tonight or tomorrow from an Instagrammer. I just love that cover. I think it is so cool. I've been wanting that book for many, many years, and now it's like I'm finding them all over the place. Number 2. Zero, number 2. Okay, and yes, number 1 was there in high-grade copy. So I looked on Key Collector. I saw this on Comic Tom. I said, okay, I know this is something. And they had every issue, so I pick up the whole run. Looked in the Key Collector. It said $60 value for a near mint copy. Then I watched Bronze and Modern Gods, and they said it was going for $75. Then I texted Mark Spector Comics, and he said, oh, that's an $80 to $100 book. So my wife told me, keep texting people so the book keeps going up. So it's number 1, May 1997. And yes, so this book is hot right now. I'm not a speculator, But it's fun to find these books when they're going up in price. I want to hold on to it. I want to read it. And I just never know. I'll probably just give it away in a prize or a trade or something down the line. But pretty cool. So Zero number one. Then I found this. This is another book that I learned about on Bronze and Modern Gods. That's a great channel. If you're not watching it, they are some fun guys. They give you great facts. This is Normal Man number one from 1984. And this is a key that many people don't know about, but you can see down here, it says Valentino. This is Jim Valentino's first artwork in comic books. But not only he drew this, but he wrote it also. And this is where he cut his teeth on learning about publishing in comic books. And if you know who Jim Valentino is, he is one of the founders of Image. And he was one of the backbones to the company because he had all the knowledge on how to manage producing comic books. And this is where he learned that from working here for Aardvark Publishers. And so that was cool to find that. That was $1.95. So I never knew about that book until I watched Bronze and Modern Gods. Pretty cool. Now this book, I had known about this series. This is extremely hard to find. There's 9 issues of this. Number one is like really scarce. This had such a low print run. It's an independent comic book from 1994, or I think the first issue was 93. No, 94. And then number 9 of this series has the very first action figure cover ever. So to find a number 5 for $2 is pretty cool. This is the first time I've ever seen a Scud in the back issue bins, and since I've been collecting comics. Extremely, extremely scarce. If you find these, pick them up. Any issue. It's good trade, and I heard it's really, really funny and good. I have not read it, so happy to find that for $2. And then some X-Force, number 121. What is this? This is the first appearance of Lasuna, I think that's how you say it. She's a mutant with the ability to manipulate the time stream. It's also the first appearance of Spike, a mutant with the ability to generate projectiles. After the first X-Static appearance, I love the way X-Force covers look. They look cartoony and really cool. So this is from 2001. I had this on my watch list forever. I just love this cover. It's not a key or anything. It's just a nice Good Girl cover. I love that cover. And I had it on my watch list, and they wanted like $9 for that. And so I never bought it. So here I got it for $2. Let me know. What do you think of this cover? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I think that's a great cover. I really love it. I'm really happy to find that one. It's going to look great in Mylar. And then I found the last issue, scarce print run, 129, high grade, white cover. Really cool cover with a skull on it. That was $2. $2.25. It's funny because 2 years ago, you go to Second Charles and the books were $1. So now they're more than $2 for most of their books. It's the government. It's never the government. It's never the companies that end up suffering when prices go high in the economy. It's always us citizens or the customers. We end up down the line. We pay all the money. It really kind of bugs me that we're paying double price for Second and Charles books at this point. I already have this, but this was $4.25. And I'll tell you why I didn't leave this behind, because this not only is beautiful, you got Dead Man, you got Phantom Stranger. This is a high grade copy, so for $5, I think it was a great deal. Let me show you this book. It has a small subscriptions crease, and you can barely see it. I can press that out, but look at that book. It has a little bit of damage right there, but look at that. So for $4.25, I'll pick up these every time. Just mostly this issue because of Dead Man. Wow, I can't believe this video is going so long already. Picked up a second copy of this. It's probably like maybe a fine. First appearance of Dawnstar. Not the best cover. It's Mike Grell, but it's my favorite Legionnaire, female Legionnaire. Dawnstar is just so cool and so sexy. And she's from the planet Starhaven. Where we got here? Winged hero from the planet Starhaven, which was colonized by abducted Native Americans, created by Mike Grell and Paul Levitz. So anytime I'll find this was $1.95, I'll pick it up. I think Dawnstar is just so cool. I actually thought that was a Steve Ditko cover when I first seen it for the first time. Okay, we got 2 more left. Found this finally. I mean, not that I wanted it. It's just I used to see these all the time. Then the book got hot, and I could never find it again in the dollar bin. So this was $2.25. This is the first appearance of Supergirl, Sorel. She's a hybrid human Kryptonian created by Brainiac. This book goes for about $10. I don't know if it still does. It was going for $10, $20 at one time. This was from March 2003. So just a cool first appearance. Supergirl. Just a cool kind of find it finally. And then one more book. This is going to go to my new buddy. Oh, man. Oh, God. Don't you hate when books fall on you? Wayway's Comics on YouTube. Check him out. I'll put his link down below. He made a comment the other day on the Walmart pack book that I showed, and I said I'll send it to him. I watched some of his cool videos. He said what he likes. I saw this there. I already have it. They had the second print. This is the first Robin King. It was $4. And I thought this was something in his wheelhouse, so I bought it for him. He said that he definitely wants it. And I'm going to throw him a few little books to send him along with that original Sin that he wanted. So check him out. Wayway's Comics, I believe, is the channel. I'll leave the link below. But that's it. So that's my second and Charles pickups. Let me know what you think. Appreciate y'all, and we'll see you on the next haul.